Hello Leo, and welcome to your weekly reading on the Astroflower, going from the 19th to the 25th. I'll get there in a minute, of August. Happy birthday, yeah. Happy birthday for those of you having your birthday in that period there. Moving into Virgo season. So you're going to be wanting to get on and start motoring forward. It's almost chomping at the bit. Overall energies, karmic message on your relationship side, karmic message on your financial side, influences from the universe, the coincidence, the synchronicity that is around you, influence from your past self, what got you to where you are today, and how you can glean a bit of information on retrospection, because that's the easiest way to do it. And there's your future self, what's willing you on, the sort of goals and desires and aims and that sort of thing. And then at the top, we get the lessons for this week, or the information that we can glean from this week, basically. So let's just see what's going on for you. Lovely overall energy. Beautiful. You're vibrant. You've got a good flow coming up through you at the moment of energy. And you can use that energy in a very, very positive way. If you do not engage in life, you may find that that energy will be a little bit frustrating. You'll feel a little bit anxious and so forth. The best way to combat anxiousness is to, obviously, through meditation to start with in the morning, knowing what you've got to do and what you want to do in life. Just those two simple things. Once you know that, it's very easy to channel your energy into the things that you want. And there's the things that you want will provide, will create a lot of needs, basically. So the things you need to do and the things you want to do. And the things you want to do will provide, create a lot of needs. And it's those needs that you should be concentrating on. It's really sort of like the time is now, as it were. A great sort of lesson for you, a gift that you're giving yourself, I think, with this vibrant energy flowing through you. It certainly doesn't feel like it's flowing either one way or the other at the moment. It's really about you being you and in sort of invigorating your life more than anything else. On your relationship side, well, it wants to pull forward, but it's also tied, this is on your karmic path, tied to something that you're already involved in. But you want to go forward, you want to explore the new avenues and so forth. There's a certain degree of that where it's a sort of necessity in life. And if you can understand that, not allowing things to get too stagnant in your life is actually beneficial for everybody around you, because it makes you in a good place, and therefore you can share all that good stuff with everybody else. On the universal energies, it's got a very nice solid energy, very tall. It's filtering the information or the synchronicity that's coming into your life. So basically trying to provide for you, rather than quantity, more a case of quality in the ways of intuition and stuff like that. And your past self, it also wants to provide this gift for you, but it's not. It's streaming more into your financial side more than anything else. It's your past has been tied to your finances by the looks of it. So basically, your relationship is in a good way when finances is going well for you, as it were. Let's just see what's going on in your future self. That's also, bizarrely enough, playing over to this side here. Let's see what the overall energy says. Yeah, there's a little bit going on, but I'm very interested in see what's going on your financial side. It's playing over here into the past of your past financial side in a way. It's almost as like, if you get this job, or if you do this business correctly, or if you get, you make the money, or if your projects are working, then therefore you're betting a lot on your financial side. You're putting a lot of, you're putting down a lot of chips from your relationship side into your financial side. Healthy balance here needs to be involved. Yes, financial success obviously helps all relationships and so forth. There's no doubt about it. But at the same time, that relationship is not nourished by material wealth. It's part of it, but it's not the be all and end all. So yeah, nurturing a pathway, as I said, it's tied, something that wants to go into the future, but it's tied in the past, and it seems to be tying into that, what's going on in your financial side. So it's trying to nurture a much better path for you in life. But it seems like it could be a case, okay, I'm starting to get it, certainly with the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups is a much more sort of vibrant energy, very much more sort of sociable, enjoying life. But the enjoyment comes from you. And this could well be the gift that you're giving yourself. And I can understand, and I can understand of getting down, getting on and doing the work. Actually, I'm just worried that you lose that balance, that work-play balance in life. And I think the universe is understanding that as well with the Queen of Cups, giving you that sort of solid column of energy. Justice card, as I said, it's playing into the financial side. You'll get your just desserts if if things pan out on your financial side. There is a bit of gambling going on here, Leo, and is it going to pay off? That's the thing. I think you've got enough energy to do a lot of things. There's no doubt about it. But harmony in your life goes well when you've got financial rewards happening to you. Yeah, at the moment in your relationship side, there may be a lot of dreams going on, sort of saying, oh, we can do this and we can do that and we can do this and we can do that. But I need to be earning 20 times what I'm earning at the moment in order for us to do that. That's what it seems to be. And maybe this gift, this overall energy here, this gift you're giving yourself is a gift of sort of kind of going, Leo, be realistic, be realistic. Before anything else, be realistic. And yeah, in relationships, the light that guides us in relationships, and I know you know that, I know you know this, is not tied to the material side. It's tied very much more to the idea of, looking up at the stars and wondering what, and just allowing yourself to explore the idea of space and all of the things that go along with it. It's an adventure life. And I think, your karmic path, the universal energies, and even the messages that are coming out of this week is trying to bring you back. Certainly your past as well, and your overall energy. It's trying to bring you to a point where things are a lot more sort of realistic for you, which will make things a lot more enjoyable. Also, when you are realistic, you actually find you progress a lot more on your ambitions, and that could be even on your financial ambitions and so forth. Let's just have a look what's going on that financial side. Okay, so the karmic message here, that's played into the past. There is a part that's going into the future. So there's something that needs to be tied up from the past, something that you've been doing. So it may be a contract that you've been going after, or getting a business loan, or getting those people around you in order to do that sort of project and so forth. There seems to be something that needs to be tied up in order for you to then really go forward and take big leaps forward. This gamble could really pay off for you. And on the universal energy, it's very similar to this sort of side. It's giving you quality, synchronicity, quality rather than quantity. There is a degree where you have to go out and network in order to get it, but it's it should be very very serious. It's not just running around like a headless chicken networking. It's really good, precise networking. That's what you should be doing. And in the past to the future, this has got like you're coming out of your birthday season, going into the new year for you. And that's when the physical side tends to start quicker engaging than on the emotional or spiritual side. The spiritual, emotional, relationship side is actually a lot slower as a vehicle, as a part of life than the financial side, because the financial side is I buy this or sell it, but ding dong, ding dong. There's not a lot involved. And the past here is like you've got this plan involved. You've got this plan, and this is where the karmic path plays into the past. You've got this plan, and it's got to be sticking to it. It's almost as like sort of there's no way around it. And the future is the same sort of thing. There's a real plan that you should be working to. If you've got to be in your bonnet about something and you're not doing it, so if you've been sitting there thinking, do you know what, I'd really like to do that type of business, or I'd like to do that job, that type of job, or if I had that project in my life, I can easily work and then do that project on the side, and that project may end up being your full-time job, but it's having that be in that bonnet, that sort of like consistently kind of going, Leo should be doing that sort of thing. I would follow it. The overall message that comes out of this week is you cannot lie to yourself. It's not that you lie to other people. That's not what I'm saying here. All I'm saying is that you can't ignore that voice, that little thing sort of saying, come on, this is what we should be doing, man. This is what we should be doing. Lovers, yes. There's obviously something from the past that you need to bring into alignment with who you are and what you want. The enjoyment that you can get out of your work, the respect you can get out of your work or your business, just being that whole sort of respectful, having an air about you and as well. And it's enjoying the path, enjoying the creation and success, or the creation of success, is really good for you. The universe here is bringing you the Two of Swords. Yes, I think there's networking. I think there's some choices that you need to make according about where you're going. But don't forget to stick to the plan. Once you take that blindfold off, you're going to see things for what it really is. And you're going to see where that land in the future that you can go to, taking your life to another level. On your past self, yeah, you have the world. Obviously, this is a new dimension. This is the world carries every single element. So it's everything you have in the material world, your house, your car, your telephone, anything, your body, anything you have at one point was part of the earth. There's no way about it. And everything we have got at some point returns to the earth. And this is what it's saying here. It's saying in your past, you've come up with this idea and it is badgering you. And that idea has everything you will possibly need really in that new dimension. It's almost standing there as if to sort of say, Leo, you're not going back. You're only going to go forward. Okay. Page of Swords. You've got 2 pages in the future here at the moment. A lot of learning going on. A learning of how to manifest things. This is how to manifest your dreams into reality. And that is, I actually think it's very, very possible. I think this is a really good gamble for you. And the Page of Swords is about sort of converting, manifesting ideas into reality. So you can clear the clouds from the mist from your path. And then you can see your pathway very, very clearly. You know, as you go forward, all of a sudden it's going to become beautifully clear in the way in which you do things. I think the biggest gift you're giving to yourself is you and your own desires and your ambitions more than anything else. And out the top, you get the King of Swords. Wisdom and judgment. That's what I'm talking about. You can't lie to yourself, man. You can't lie to yourself. And the Page of Swords wants to be the Knight of Swords in order to protect the King and Queen. That's their, you know, that's their ultimate desire and goal. Exciting times, because when you're pushing this hard on one side of life and, you know, it's like remortgaging your house to buy another place to rent out. It's like, it's a bit, oh man, what a risk. But at the same time, it's a bit exciting. And this is what I'm getting out of it. There's a lot of exciting energy, a lot of vibrant energy that's coming out of this. But there's risks involved. There's risks involved. Okay. Overall energies here. I think this is almost the most important card. This section here is the most important, because this is giving you what you are bringing through you as the way of energy and how you're engaging in that energy in the very tight surroundings of your life, in the close proximity of you. And this gift here is sort of saying you have accumulated a lot of things. You've understood a lot of things in life. And I think this gift of sort of falling in love with what you're doing is going to free yourself up. So then you can nurture what you so desire in your relationship side. It's really opening up to the relationship side of sort of saying on both sides, it's, you know, what's that song? Dreams can come true. I've forgotten who sung it, but anyway, dreams can come true. And it seems like you're going for that. It's like you start saying, Leo's kind of saying, right, I'm going to get my dreams and aspirations, and go for it, Leo. Really go for it. 9 of Wands on the 7 of Pentacles. Yes, that is that whole healthy boundaries that I was talking about at the beginning, sort of saying work, play ethic, got to get it in line. You know, material wealth cannot satisfy uniquely the energies that you get in a relationship. Is that love is not dictated by that. And I think you need that healthy boundaries as well to sort of say to you, to realize the limits of what you can do from this side here to influence, from your financial side to influence your relationship side. Yeah, the universe just wants that, just wants happiness. It wants you to go after that star card. Look at that. Nothing but greatness there for you, more than anything else, Leo. It's the universe is almost encouraging you to sort of kind of go on, do it. And it's only bringing in, I would only pay attention to really blatantly obvious synchronicity and coincidences in your life that make you kind of smile from within. Okay, there may be a case like, so you got the Knight of Cups here in the past with the Justice. It may be a case here that some of you have entered into a relationship, and this is where maybe you're being confronted a little bit with the expectations that you had for this relationship and the reality of the relationship. And I think this is what you're pushing yourself really hard, which I think is a good thing. But it's also, you got to be careful of that as well, you know, Leo. Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit, it all goes hand in hand here. It's no point just having a healthy body. You know, how many times have we seen sports people just having breakdowns all over the place? And same with actresses and actors and you know, singers and so forth. You know, it's equally cursed and blessed in a way. And I think this is what maybe with the star card here, you're really getting your grips on as you go forward. And it's going to help you enormous. Look at that Queen of Cups again with this. Yeah, I think the universe does want your ultimate dreams to come true. And I think it is a good gamble. Just be wary of what the doses of water that you put into this. You know, you've got that water coming in from Cancer that is next to you, and you've got some of that water as well. I know even Scorpio is not giving you that water on that side, but yeah, it's only a few bits amount of water in you, which is understandable because you are a fire sign. But you have to allow those emotions to come to the surface here, Leo. Really allow your emotions to come to the surface in regards to relationships. Invigorate things, do things, and as I say, don't allow things to get stagnant. Happiness after difficulty. Boy, yes! I think this gamble is going to really pay off for you, Leo. Really good payoff. Really good payoff. As I said, this is what the universe wants for you. And look what the universe wants for you. You know, look at that, what the universe wants for you. Let me just get that into line so you can all see. You know, it's absolutely amazing. It's a really, really good payoff for you in your life in regards to the relationship side. I think, you know, dreams do come true. And I mean like dreams as in heart's desires. I don't like dreams because that signifies that you're asleep. And I don't like that idea. You know, like the, you know, believing in the American dream. You know, I've forgotten which comic said it, but he said, in order to believe in the American dream, you've got to be asleep. You know, and I don't think that's true of this at all. This is nowhere near, this is not asleep at all energy. This is getting up and getting it done in your face sort of energy. Wow, this is really good. On your financial side, on your karmic path, you've got the Empress card with the Lovers here. It's creating a whole new way of doing things. I think your invigoration of your desires of what this is now starting to turn into a really positive thing over here. This is what I'm saying. There is a double-edged sword, and I think this desire for dream-like life, the ideal life, is almost paying dividends on your financial side. It's almost as if like you want your financial side to influence your relationship side, your emotional and spiritual side of life. But actually, in truth be told, the desires, what you want in your relationships and your emotions and your spiritual life is actually playing a lot more influence on your financial side. And you are gradually creating something new because you're feeling at one with what you're doing. So what is this? These coincidences or the choices. This is where I'd be very attentive to the coincidences that are around you. Yeah. This is the tricky part. Okay, because you get the Devil with the Two of Swords. This is in your financial world, in your job, business and projects. You have to be very attentive Do not get fooled into dream or believing in your expectations. You know, you got to look at the bottom line, as it were. After all is said and done, when the line is drawn, what have you got in your pocket? Sort of scenario. And I think it's the universe here is really helping a lot to provide quality rather than quantity coincidences around you. Yes, you're moving into from your past into a whole new world. This is could be a new job, business and project, whatever you're going after. Your past self is sort of saying, no, the plan's in place. Now start manifesting it. Now start manifesting. Now start creating your future. With the Page of Swords, you get the Five of Swords. I think this is, if you want to convert those ideas into reality, you've got to stop fighting yourself. Sometimes we are our worst enemy in regards to our own success. We can have a greater success if we get out the way of our lives, in a way, and just follow the yellow brick road sort of scenario. And I think this is what you're learning in the future, is how to get out of that internal conflict so you don't slow your success down. Yeah, this is it. As I said, the King of Swords, it's that voice, that judgment, that wisdom that's sort of saying, Leo, should be doing this, should be doing this. And that, the 7 is my card of evident path. 7 is the number of revelation. You've got it back in on your karmic path on your relationship side. But 7 is a number of revelation. It's revealing something to you. And what it is revealing to you is what you know you should be doing. And you've got to stop fighting yourself against it. Once you stop fighting yourself against it, that's when you're going to get the ultimate results, really. The ultimate results. I want to know what, if you let go, I'm going to pull 2 cards. If you get out the way, how's it going to play out? If you don't get out the way, how's it going to play out? Okay? So if you get out the way, you're going to be nicely guided to success. And it's going to be an easy path. If you get in the way, woo, 6 of Wands, ultimate success. Okay, so we'll go back to there. And we'll go back to the idea of that. The internal conflict, as I said at the beginning, and this could be the most interesting thing, you're going to get there anyway, I think, Leo. Your determination is going to get you, okay? And getting in the way here is what I mean in what could possibly be the outcome of this. It's getting in the way means being very discerning about your expectations. The less you expect, the more you get. 2 6s, it's got to be said. There's 2 6s on there. The more you get into it, the better it will be. You have the key. You have the key to actually, you've got your hands firmly on the wheel here of life. And you will define your success. And I think it's worth the gamble. And I think it's worth pushing it. I really do. And sometimes maybe that internal conflict could be a case of sort of saying to yourself, look, stop looking at the negative, look at the positive. That could be some of it. Whatever it is, Leo, it's going to be an amazing next couple of months by the looks of things. And this is the week to start instigating it all. There you go. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for all the support that you show this channel for your YouTube system. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the energy videos that we're putting out there as well on this channel. It helps you to understand the sort of energies that are coming through from the energy world and how it can be influencing your pathway and you as an individual. Yes, in the meantime, there's all for me left to say is don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.